I used to think that scoring 300 plus in JAMB was very, very difficult until I realized this. I started following these tips and I was able to score 347 in my JAMB. So if you are just like me, you feel like JAMB is very, very difficult, this video is for you. I'll be showing you a real strategy for you to use to score over 300 in JAMB. My name is Victor Inweze. You're watching Victor Science Hub, an educational channel that helps students for their study, giving educational study tips and tutorials. Now let's get right into the video. Let's start with the first tip. The first tip is to start with the right mindset. So what do I mean by this? You have to know that scoring 300 plus in JAMB is not a very, very difficult thing. You don't have to be all that smart to score 300 plus in JAMB. Yes, you heard me. You don't have to be all that smart. You just need to follow some tips. I need to know what you're doing, and I bet you're going to score over 300 plus. I put this as first because this is the most important tip here. Because if you miss this tip, it's going to be very difficult for you to score over 300 plus, because you have to change your mindset. Mindset is what drives success. If you have a mindset that is impossible to score 300 plus, there's no way you can score 300 plus. That's just the simple truth. So just change your mindset. Know that jump is very tricky, but know that jump can still be passed. People have passed jump. People have scored over 350 in jump. So it's very possible. We are going to go to the next one. You have to start early. This is also very, very important, because starting early gives you a higher chance of you passing jump. If you start very, very close to the exam, you're going to just be disorganized and you're going to be rushing everything you're doing. So the next thing is to use the JAMB syllabus. JAMB syllabus is just like JAMB Expo for you to pass the exam, because JAMB cannot ask you question that is not in their syllabus. So you have to follow the JAMB syllabus, use the JAMB syllabus and follow every topic that is in the JAMB syllabus. Obviously, JAMB is going to ask what is in the syllabus. So this is like an expo that JAMB is giving you guys. You just have to realize it. You using the JAMB syllabus has already separated you from the average JAMB student, because you're now working in you have a direction that you're working, like you have a roadmap of how you're going to study your JAMB. You have to master past questions. Mastering past questions, I don't mean you memorizing past questions. I've seen a lot of students doing this. Let's say they are studying their biology past question, and question one says, what is the powerhouse of the cell? So they now go to their answer page and check the answer. Option A, mitochondrium, option C, nucleus, and the rest of them. So they see option A is mitochondria, and that's correct. And they just assume that, yeah, that is the powerhouse of the cell. But they don't know what powerhouse of the cell is. They don't know why other options are not the right one. You have to ask yourself, why is this question the right question? What is this? What is that? All this is going to help you to know what you're doing and to help you understand your past question and help you understand the concepts in those topics. So you have to study past questions. Don't memorize them. Avoid that. JAMB can be tricky sometimes. They can twist the question, but if you understand it, you're going to know how to solve it. Studying past questions also involves you timing yourself. You have to know that JAMB does not give you the whole day to answer their questions. JAMB gives only 2 hours. And when you study your past questions, you know the questions that JAMB repeats almost every year. And you know the topics that JAMB always brings out every year. So you with that, you'll be able to study those concepts and those topics more. The next tip is to understand the concept. This is very important because you have to understand the concept, understand the principles, like in physics, the principles behind physics, the principles in maths, all these things, you have to understand them. The questions that we ask in JAMB are not just what is this, just straightforward questions. They are going to twist it for you. So if you don't understand the concepts, you're going to have difficulty in answering them. So try your best to understand the concept. And one thing about understanding the concept is that when you understand the concept, even if you read it for just once, it's going to be very difficult for you to forget it because you've understood the concept. You don't need to reread it every time, times and times again. The next tip is to use the right materials. Now, JAMB has already provided some recommended textbooks and materials for you to use to study. So like the modern physics, modern biology and the rest of them, all these textbooks are textbooks recommended by JAMB. So you have to know those textbooks that JAMB recommend and start using them because they contain the topics in the JAMB syllabus. So use these materials and they are going to help you. For the CBT practice question, I'm going to recommend the test driller for you to use. Test driller is a very good app for you to use to study for JAMB because I use this app and it's really helped me. It's helped me to experience how JAMB is. And when I was writing the exam, it was just like me doing another text driller past question. So that was just how it was. So another material you can use is AI. AI now is taking over everything. So you have to use AI to your advantage because AI can help you a lot, can assist you in understanding concepts, can assist you in the past question solution. It can help you to explain things and make it easier for you to understand. So use all these materials and know how to use them. So the last tip I'm going to be giving you is to pray. Now, this tip is very important because a lot of things can affect you that day. So if you pray and if you follow the right thing, just pray and do the right thing, and I'm sure you're going to you're going to come out very well and score over 300 plus in your JAMB. So I'm wishing all of you good luck. Those that are writing JAMB 2026, I'm wishing you guys good luck, and I know you're going to do very well in your JAMB exams. So that's it for this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and comment your JAMB target score in the comment section. Thank you for watching and God bless you.